Yo, what's going on, guys? We're back. Took a little break. I think it's been like a week since I did a live stream. Yeah, I had to slice out my ingrown toenail all the way down at the root of the toenail. So nice and deep. Probably gonna do the other toenail, but I just did one. And this is my first day back skating, so taking it easy. I think I'm gonna do like 10, 15 miles. And today I'm in Cape Cod for the first time, skating the Cape Cod Canal. So I did some like very minimal research and saw that I think there's a bike path or something along the whole canal. So yeah, it looked like a fun little loop to do. So I'm gonna cruise it and enjoy the day. It's perfect out right now. Feels so weird not having a backpack. I'm just like no tripod, no water. I'm just, a couple hours skate. I don't really need like a big backpack, so it feels nice having some freedom. But how you guys feeling? Oh, hold on, let me make sure I'm on. I have no idea where this path even starts or what I'm doing. Let me see. Cool. So bear with me, I looked up, tried to find something that will have good service too, so hopefully this whole thing is pretty smooth. Most likely will be. But we've said that before, so we'll see. Yo, yo, what up, what up? How we doing, right? Yes, sir. Tim, Toddzilla, usual suspects. How you guys feeling? Feels good to be back pushing. It's too early to tell how this toenail feels, but I think it's going to be fine and ultimately in way less pain than it has been. It's like a little bit raw because it's still healing, but I think, yeah, it's going to be way better. Pumped. And then maybe I'll get the other one done. We shall see. I think this might be the path right here. Put you guys in for 1 second. Let's go, we're back. Stay connected. How are you?
Don't be sorry, I'm just,
Take your time. All right, we're back. Oh, look at this. Oh my God. Yo, hell yeah. This is awesome. What do you guys think? Place your bets now. You think the whole path will be this smooth? Look at this. Cape Cod Canal. First time here. Grew up on the East Coast. New York, probably 4 or 5 hours from here. And I've never been over to the Cape Cod or the canal. I think that's where I'm skating to, all the way down there. We'll go over that maybe in a little bit. Look at that. Oh, whoops. Look at that. Still got fat fingers. How you guys been? It's hard to, have a scheduled time to stream, so kind of just like, I'll take a random trip somewhere. I came up here with my wife, and I was like, you know what? I'll take a day or a morning to stream, afternoon. I'll probably just keep doing that, maybe 1 or 2 a week, and I'll try to make them of like good things, so like Cape Cod Canal or skating around Boston. Probably not just hopping on for any old reason. And then maybe I'll try to really concrete like what it's gonna be. So maybe half are challenges, half are like just skating around the city and checking it out, So, but that's kind of, I'm just basically finding my new rhythm after the Skate Across America, right? Because there's always an adjustment period after something like that. So right now it's like I'm working on a book, so that's #1 priority. That, and then maybe stream a week, video a week, and put up clips, and, something like that. So we'll see though. We'll see what the summer brings. We still have the storyteller for right now. That's what I'm staying in here with my wife and my dog. And enjoying it. And that's not to say the dailies won't be back, but I just need like a mission to be doing them and feel excited about them, And so maybe I do week-long ones where it's like across whatever, you know what I mean? So still figuring it out, but hey, we're back pushing today. It feels good. My toe feels great, no pain at all. A little rawness in the area if I like touch it, but it's good. All right, so this path is beautiful, man. Tone Loke. Beautiful water. Wow. Get you a little closer view. That is nice and clear. Or, I mean, for me in the East Coast and Long Island water, that's crispy clean right there. Let's get some switch pushing in. A little rusty. I'm gonna throw you guys in, free up my hands, and let's push a little harder. Dude, I'm hyped I made this choice today to come on this path. This is a beautiful path. Brookings Beachcomber, what's cooking? Harley Quinn. Got the whole gang coming in. How you guys feeling today on this lovely, what's today? I don't even know what today is. Sunday? Monday? It's a Monday. Is it? Yeah. Now that my wife's done with school, we're not really operating on a weekend schedule. This is our first trip. She just finished school, so taking advantage of the van. Let's hope I don't need to drop bitrate and we just stay basically connected. But you gotta expect live streaming like this, you're probably gonna run into something. Today's the 61st. I think I had an appointment today. Beautiful. There's a bunch of guys fishing back there too. I wonder what they got cooking over here. I might have to go in later. Actually, I have to check. That's something for Google, because after you get your toenail yoinked, I don't know if it's good to go in the salt water or like stay in the water for a long time. So I just gotta look that up. I remember them mentioning something about it, like not really soaking it, but it's been what's it been, almost a week now? 5 days? Should be all right. Danny boy, Danny boy, Danny boy. We got next week we gotta meet. Well, this week. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna be here till at least Wednesday. So, but we are gonna make that a priority. We need to go skate and chill with Danny. So, late this week, early next week, that is coming. Live stream and video. We'll shake on it. This is the path that this canal deserves. This shouldn't be anything but this. Just a brand new, perfect, smooth path along the canal. Like that's what is, I think is a pretty, historic landmark. Beautiful area. Definitely deserves that. My grandpa was a chupacabra. All right. Oh. Okay. So yeah, guys, interesting part right now in my life, you finish a big event like that, a couple months in the making, and you gotta readjust. And to be honest, I kind of enjoy that type of stuff. It's like a challenge. It's interesting. It keeps life fun and exciting, and but definitely not easy. But yeah, right now my Achilles is still sore. So like it's almost exactly the same as it was during the trip, maybe slightly better. I just got an MRI on it, so we'll see, but it should be fine. But yeah, what's the move? The move is now you adjust back. Well, not you, me. Adjust back, and now it's about the book. I was working on this book before the trip. It was something I really wanted to do. And then I kind of hit like a 60% done-ish, something like that. And then I hit a wall, and then I also started working on this trip, and I couldn't, like, when I do things, I kind of all in, dive, and really just singular focus. And with the trip, I had to just focus on that. So the book got put to the side, which I think was actually, it's usually a good thing because it gives you time to sit with it, process it, and come back with fresh eyes. And now I feel even more motivated to write it. So that's my goal. And then maybe we tour it around. Maybe I put the books on my back and skate around the US now. Hey, I worked at the moving company. Book boxes are the worst. Up. Yep. Forgot to start. Book boxes are the worst. That and pianos. Two worst things. Pianos are funny, man. People get them, they think they want them, they never use them, and then they're like desperate to just get rid of them. Like, please take this piano, you could have it. And it's the hardest thing to move. Nobody wants it. Except for the person that like really wants it, and then they never use it generally. I call it a status piece. You know, most people just keep it in their home, so it's like, yeah, it's more of a status piece than it is usually there for function, from what I've seen. Not to say, of course, people use it, but oh, you know what? Maybe that's not the bridge I'm skating over. Huh. Is there another bridge? Let me see. Yeah, there's another one. That's Route 6. I don't see a name on that bridge, but we're going. There's another one. Yeah. Lee, what's up? How you feeling? Good to see you guys. Thrash Bash, Chris, WG. Oh, a hill bomb. Not much, but let's take it. Oh, that's nice. Glorious. How you doing? Good. Uh-oh, what we got jumping over here? Oh, it must be stripers on some bunker? Or bluefish. Wow. Damn, if I had my rod. Looks like this whole hill might be slightly uphill back. Looks like I'm taking an Uber. No, we'll push it. Build with Mooney. You know what I'm talking about then. It's true about the pianos, man. Krista, what's up? Welcome, welcome, Jerry. Good to see everyone. I bet there is, Bird Dog. You need me to jump in? You got coordinates for me for those relics? Let me know. All right, cool. Looks like the connection's staying pretty stable over here. We're in the Cape of Mai. I left, I was in Sandwich, and right now I'm heading to, I think, a bridge along the Cape Cod Canal, and I'm heading to Bourne, like Bourne Identity. Maybe I'll skate over that bridge. I have to assess it when I get there, but that's kind of my rough plan. And then I'll skate back. Maybe. Jimmy Hoffa. Hey, thanks, Bird Dog. Yeah, toe's healing up. Toe's on the mend. What we got? I think it's been like a week. I probably could have came back earlier, but I just didn't want to risk it. It feels a little raw, but ultimately I think it's fine. It's just like, you know, there's no, where your toenail was, it's really raw and like all the way down to the root, and there's nothing there, so it's just naturally gonna feel raw. But I think overall, it's a relief. And I might get it done on the other side, but at the same time, if I'm not doing a crazy long skate, I almost don't even need to. So we'll play it by ear, but it feels good. Crazy thing that they do, just slice straight down, all the way down to the root. And they numb your toe, and the guy's just like ripping it and slicing it, and like, damn. And yeah, a little sore and throbby the next day, but ultimately, for me, the pain wasn't even that bad. Again, I know probably I have a higher tolerance than most. You know, I get like knee surgeries and stuff, and I don't take, you know, any medicine or anything like that. So all my skating falls and definitely built up a resistance. but it didn't feel too bad. A lot of people were commenting on I left like a community post of my injury, the toe, and everyone was giving advice to like use floss or toilet like for the top of the toenail, but mine wasn't at the top. Like picture, all right, so this is my thumb toe, all right, I don't know if you guys could see, it was down here at the root, like deep, so it's pinching in all the way at the bottom, like very deeply. So all those other techniques that most people use, like straight clippers and things like that, they don't really work for that. And it's almost more dangerous to try to fix that yourself when it's that deep. So, hey, we made it through the trip, that's all that matters. Definitely got hairy for a few days there. We were going through it, between that and the knee and the Achilles. Shit, I was looking back at some videos the other day, and damn. Some days I really didn't think I was gonna make it. So funny. I'm heading to Bourne right now. I'm probably, if the bridge is easily skatable, I'll skate over it. If not, I'll just look at it and skate back to Sandwich. Oh yeah, this is all slightly downhill. Yes, sir. Nice area though. I've never been to Cape Cod. It's cool. We stayed at like some campgrounds last night. I forgot what it was called. Nickerson, maybe? It's nice over here though. And I haven't even really gotten to explore because we just got in basically, last night. But I think later I'll go to, what's it called? Up towards the point. It's one of the main cities. Let me see. Provincetown. At some point, maybe probably tonight, probably go to Provincetown. Maybe I'll get dinner over there or something. Looks like they got a path on the other side too. Yeah, I've been thinking. I'm just like been spitballing the past couple of days. Haven't really landed on anything, but just like I've been all over the place. Trips that have nothing to do with skating, trips that have to do with skating, big trips, small trips, no trip. Just kind of just throwing things at the wall and seeing what excites me or doesn't. Right now, I just kind of like living out of the van, going to a place like this. I mean, it's my first time doing it, but I've been doing it locally by my house and just working out of the van. Go somewhere scenic, you know, I'm trying to post videos and things and just work like that. We'll see. I mean, I also was looking up trips to like Machu Picchu. So, completely random, but you know, we'll see. We will see. Nice cool air coming off the water right now. It's nice. Yeah, wearing a t-shirt, so I actually, well, I always wear this shirt, but I just wear it over my long sleeve. I had it on, and I was like, you know what, I don't need it. Backpack, I don't need it. I'm not on a crazy mission anymore where I'm just like thinking, there you go. David, what up? How we feeling? I'm not doing the whole Cape. I was thinking about it, but really my main concern is service. And I just kind of got annoyed with doing streams where like the other day when I went to Montauk and the end of the stream just crapped out at Montauk Point and I couldn't get back on. That was kind of annoying. So trying to avoid experiences like that moving forward. And this seemed to be the most like, all right, probably will be clear most of the time. So I'm not opposed to doing longer ones. It's just when I have a window, I want it to be a clean window. Well, we'll see. This downhill grade is nice. All right, so we'll skate over it. Damn, that looks big though. That's high. How am I gonna get that high? Probably means I'm gonna have to push up something. I'm out of shape. I haven't skated in a week. My legs turn to jello. Is that Leah Teddy Davies? What up? Emily, what's cooking? All right, see you later. Chris, feeling good, feeling good. Can't feel much better than this, honestly. Nice temperature, beautiful view, and smooth ground. Maybe we'll get, or maybe I'll check out the base of the bridge and we'll go from there. I'm not committing to anything yet, but after that, maybe I'll get coffee on the other side. It always looks further, like whenever I look, I've learned that when I look at things or long winding roads into the distance, it looks like an impossible distance. And then when you end up doing it, it's like, oh, it was 20 minutes, you know. It's always way further and bigger than it looks. Look at this golden. That golden would be friends with my golden for sure. For sure. Oh, that kind of just killed my speed this ground. Crazy. Oh, whoa, Bird Dog, thank you for that update, because I checked a couple of times. I popped back in, maybe it was last week or a couple of days ago, and it was still at 34,000. So I was like, I'm happy it made it over 35. That's a good milestone. Thank you, everyone, and thank you for the update. That's huge. So that now puts, between the last trip and this trip, I've raised over 50 grand. Well, I say I mean, I've created the fundraiser, but we raised over 50 grand. Oh wait, I just passed the, what am I doing? I just skated under the bridge that I'm about to skate over. That's how you know I'm in the zone and enjoying it. I'm just, oh yeah. Yeah, uphill and against the wind, yeah, man. I have to take a little Uber back. I'm on vacation, don't forget. Yeah, it seems like a big vacation town over here. I see a lot of RVs and vans and things. Kind of reminds me of Long Island, just, I don't know. I haven't really seen too much, but it feels like coastal kind of beachy vibes, you know. But it feels, I don't know. Long Island doesn't have much of like a, it feels like people come here and like spend some time to vacation. Long Island feels like I don't know, like you go to Montauk and stay in those little parks out by the point, but it doesn't really have like public land in the same way. All right, maybe we take the base here. I'll take a peek at what this thing looks like. See if we'll have some fun, see if there's even service up there. Wait. Oh, is this right? Right, carve the edge. All right, for anyone popping in, I'm sure I'll give this update many times throughout the stream, but the toenail's doing good. This is my first skate back, and haven't felt a thing, so that's a good sign. I think when I put my socks on and touch it, it's a little raw, because they cut it all the way down to the root, straight down, a quarter of it. So, naturally, a little sore. But, yeah, I mean, I think I'm just having way more relief than anything. It's good. Now the question is, do I do the other one or not? Right now it's not really actively bothering me, so I'll probably just leave it. Maybe I'll save it for the winter. All right, I am out of shape, guys. Cutting through. Let's see. keep in mind, yeah, we'll pop out. Oh, it's dry. Keep in mind, no Camelback. It's not, I've skated for 40 minutes, so 45. Not a big deal, but I am a little thirsty. Oh wait, who told me there was a sidewalk on this bridge? Oh, there is, cool. Just kidding. Last time, yeah, I skated days where I did, I think, like 50 miles backpack. So I think we'll be all right. I think we'll be A-okay. You can go way longer than you think. And I actually this is a cool bridge, man. Tons of traffic here. I gotta have to barge it. This shit is no joke. It might be time for me to just make this happen. Should we just, you guys think we should just count down from a random number and just go? All right. 10, that's too long. 4, 3, 2, 1, yeah, let's just go. Sometimes you gotta just make things happen, you know? All right, we're doing it. Let's go. Pray for service. Hold my hands and pray for rain. I got a head full of ideas that are driving me insane. Dude, there's nothing better than the looks you get from these cars. Because I'm never on a bridge, I'm usually never on this side. That's kind of nice. And elevated. Wow. Got the hat. I thought it was going through the rails. Yes. Also, shout out to the honkers. All right. Let's tie this hat down a little. There you go. Bourne Bridge. It's nice up here. Been a while since I've been on a bridge. There's something about it that just instantly wakes you up. I'm more worried about the downhill than I am uphill with almost every bridge. With cruiser wheels on, you can't power slide. That becomes like way more exhausting and dangerous. And if you got creaky legs like me, a lot of resistance. Oh, hell yeah. You think we could slide by each other? You know what? I'll give him the grace. I think we could, but I'll give it to him. Out of respect. Yeah, no problem. Oh yeah, I could already feel that inner knee waking back up. I think I'm taking a break on the tail skids. Yo, now like I took a break from it, the tail skids were kind of reckless. Like I was doing them on some sketchy bridges with, yeah, I don't need to explain it if you saw. And like I don't feel that comfortable doing them. Maybe it's because I've fallen a few times since, but probably what. I mean, it worked, right? It got me through and it saved my leg, so. Guess it wasn't that bad of an idea, but big clanks. Yep. It's almost easier in the road. See if we're still connected. How we doing? Oh, jeez. Oh man, we're flying. Woo! Hell yeah. That was fun. Well, there's a Starbucks here. If there's a local shop, we'll go there, but if not, we'll hit the Starbucks. Let's see. Coffee. Dunkin', Starbucks. Closed. Alright, cool. Starbucks it is. Did you guys enjoy the trip over the bridge? I had fun. Yep. All right, we'll hit some Starbies. You know what I'll do? I never do this, but I'll do the pickup thing, so I don't have to really bother them with going in with the camera. Yeah, let me find a little bench. All right. Nice. That was a fun little session. Let me see. Cool. Pretty easy. All right, so I think there's actually another bike path around here that goes, let me look at the map, maybe south? Maybe not. Oh no, there is, it just is on the other side of the bridge. We'll see. I don't think I'm gonna do that. Oh, you know what? There was another path. There we go. Maybe we just take the other path back up. Make sense? And then the question is, can you skate over the other bridge? And do I want to? My knee's actually really sore right now. This puppy. That is my initial first meniscus tear, the one I did the first skate across America with, and that I still live with. It doesn't really bother me that much until times like this. It just starts aching randomly, probably because I haven't done anything in like a week. True, Toddzilla, good point about the music. Maybe I'll put it on mute real quick. Oh yeah. So let's see, where can we go around here? I think that might be the move, maybe just skate back up that path. Even though it's, for some reason, telling me to not take it. It's telling me, probably because I can't go over that bridge. All right, maybe we'll go back over. All right, you guys keep what, talking about a cruiser board? That could be cool. I almost made one before the trip, like specifically for the trip, like for me to my specs, and then sell it. But it's like when you're doing something this big, like for me, I don't want that many things going on and overcomplicating it. I like to keep everything really simple and do it like as best as I can, cleanly. That could be cool, a cruiser board. I wouldn't depend on other companies though. The vibe I get from skateboarding is that nobody in the skate industry really knows, like, they don't want to kind of do anything with me, you know? Because I feel like I'm more on the YouTube side or walk a gray line. I could be completely wrong, but that's just how it's felt over the years. Which makes sense because they're more focused on kind of a different product in a sense, you know? So maybe we make our own, or I don't know. We'll see. Only time will tell.
I got you.
Thank you. Guys, I can't stress how important it is. When you're skating, you gotta make sure to stay hydrated. You have to. I don't care, you gotta prioritize it. I didn't make the rules. Let's see. I don't have my tripod today. It might be hard to prop my phone up somewhere. Let's see. See how we're doing here. Look at this. I like it, maybe. It's hot. Damn. Let's see. All right, gonna catch up with the chat. Make sure I'm in frame. Let's get a little tilt. Okay. Guadalupe was pretty. Bird Dog said he feels like Guadalupe was the most impressive day of the trip. I have to watch it back, hard to argue, but I remember being in like a lot of pain going up that hill. You know, like I started the whole thing just like being like, wow, I can't even push, and I had to go up that mountain. At one point I just kind of snapped and I was like, I'm not getting up this hill, like without, so it is what it is. And I just started pushing. My neck is getting fried over here, but we'll be all right. Dude, that metal is hot. I cannot touch that. I don't know about, a couple people said Canada. I don't know enough about the terrain, you know? I don't know. For some reason, Canada doesn't really call out to me. I'm not really excited by it. Let's see. Skating in the Florida Keys seemed kind of interesting. Don't know about service though. Just taking a trip to California and skating around there and just hitting like Venice and chilling, like a chill stream. A couple California streams might be cool. I don't know. But I'm gonna try to stay on the one a week. Maybe I'll just pick a day, be like Wednesday, 11 a.m., something like that. Boston to Seattle. I probably won't do another skate across America. You know, if it's two different cities, it's really like not This time was different because I had the live stream kicker, you know? There's not really, yeah, like nothing. Doesn't really excite me. Route 66 sounded interesting, but again, it's basically just another skate across America. We'll see. Abe Lincoln, all right, I'll take you up on that then. We'll see. Yeah, even just the Venice bike path is just fun for me. Like I was doing that for warm-ups and stuff. Yeah, I think you're right, Bird Dog. I think Stage Vibes said the same thing. He's like, you need to pick a time so people can expect when to go on. It's just tough because like I guess I'll prioritize it if I set it, but it's hard to know when I'll be on a trip or go there or there, you know. But or with rain, like if it rains on a Wednesday, things like that. But I guess I should. What do you guys think? Wednesday, 11 a.m., 1 a.m., or just not 1 a.m., 1 p.m., 11 a.m. And see, it's kind of hard because like each trip is different. So if I'm going to do a lunch stream in Boston, I'll start at like 11. If I'm going to skate across all of Boston, I probably got to start at like 5 a.m. You know, so I don't know. Something I need to think about, but it could be a good idea. Matt Royster. All right, then no Wednesday then. All right. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. We'll see. I'm way more of a random person than you know, to my own detriment sometimes. I like to keep like life fun and interesting. Sometimes that prevents growth. It's like I kind of pick and choose when I need to, you know, like for example, with skating and my hobbies, I'm doing skateboarding and I'm not gonna waver from that so I could rise higher in it. But then with other things, I stay creative and loose in that domain. You know what I mean? So really just picking and choosing. That's true, yeah. You're right, Bird Dog. There's so many great streams to do right in my backyard. It just feels like, yeah, weird because I live here. I'm just like, Okay, I will do tonight or tomorrow. I'll put up a poll for members only. You guys tell me, you know, what you think. I'll put a couple of options in there. We'll go from there. But I will say, like a lot of you guys, I think skaters are creatives in general. So schedules and things like that are like killers to us. But I've learning how to channel that properly is actually a superpower. And, you know, Skate Across America is a schedule. Like 4 a.m., I'm waking up every day, same thing, same outfit. Like, so sometimes that discipline can take you far. It's just knowing, you know, it took a lifetime of me kind of figuring out what works for me and navigating it, and still trying to figure that out. Yeah. But I've definitely gotten better from when I was a kid and had no awareness of it and was just like, I hate everything. I don't want rules, you know. Kind of make it harder on yourself sometimes. Dude, I'm cooking right now. Your neck. Protect your neck. No, so Matt Royster asked, am I still waking up at 4 a.m.? Nope, that ended. And it changed as the trip went on because we kept losing an hour and I kept getting more injured. So I think we just like waking up at like 7, 6, 5. And then my normal time to wake up is like 5:30, no alarm, 6 a.m. I just pop up naturally at that time, so. Space Clay, what up? Another tow update, guys. I'm sure some of you heard, but had it yanked, so let me try to cut all the way down to like, okay, this side, straight down to the root, like down there, right? Slice straight down, numb the toe, cut it out, like a quarter of it. Little raw, but it's pretty much healed now. It's been a week. So today's my first day skating on it. Felt nothing, so it feels good. I wonder about, probably shouldn't try tricks and have the board like hit into it or anything, but pushing feels great. Other toe, I'll probably end up doing at some point just because if this removes all pain and worry of what I went through, yank it out. I don't care, you know? So we'll see how this heals and then maybe we'll joink the other one. Dude, classic loading dock sesh right now. As a kid, loading docks were my favorite thing to skate. Just going slow and doing a trick straight off about this height, 4 feet. Money, all day, every day, anywhere. Yeah, they killed some of the nail bed, yep. Yeah, I need to get a toe emoji in there. We got the board, the tail scrape, we got the wheel. Actually, I don't know if you guys want the toe in there. It's kind of nasty, man. Hold on. I'm going around the back of the building. All right. They got cameras, but this is not sustainable. This looks, I think that's all right. Definitely a risk of falling. Zanussi! All right, cool. All right, we're good to go. Let's see what this is going on. Come back to Florida. Yeah, Florida has some nice trails, nice weather. All right, you're from Florida. I'm thinking about doing the Florida Keys. And I think there's a long bridge that goes all the way there. Is that skatable? is there service on it? And then I heard that there's a long trail around the Keys or something like that. That was one of the ones I was looking into. It's like kind of local-ish, not really, but close enough for a cool trip. Couple days, maybe 2-3 days. So possibility, but the internet is like my main concern now, you know, and I most likely won't have the van and the guy and a Starlink. So gotta take that into consideration. Yo, if I was a kid, I'm rolling in on that roof. No one's stopping me. I'm like losing my mind. Like, oh my God, I found the best spot. And then maybe as I got older, it would turn into like, all right, I'll drop in on that cone part, drop off onto the roof, and then roll off. Or nose yank. But yeah, I'd probably fall straight through the roof if I did that. So. Oh, I used to love dropping in on roofs. It's not as big as it looks. It's probably like a little over head high over there. Oh, I used to love that. Oh my God. So I'm waiting. Somebody, who was the Florida guy? Let me know about the service down in the Keys. We'll see. Maybe that's the next trip. Oh, Toddzilla. Hold on. We'll see. Yeah, I mean, it's more about the bridge, right? I think the bridge is like, will I stay connected over that whole bridge? And how long is it? Anyway, I could Google all this stuff later. Bird, Bird Dog says, road looks like Chip Seal Deluxe running down the Keys. Let's hope not. You really want to see me? My legs would turn to dust if I dropped in on that. It just... Not to be honest, it's weird because part of me, all right, when I jump off something like this high, well, you guys can't see, the back of a truck or a loading dock, I feel like, even like a pickup truck, I get off it and I'm like, like I'm bracing myself and it's crazy. I'm like, this is not even a big drop. I used to ollie, but then at the same time, I feel like if I had my board, I would be fine to ollie that. Does that make sense? Probably the wheels maybe take some of the impact, but, or maybe just the fact that I'm like mentally bracing to do it and I'm ready for it. I don't know. It makes sense in my head though. Mike Howard said, haven't stepped on a board in 15 years or more. Been skating around the past 4 days. Hell yeah, it's huge. It's good, man. I mean, sometimes that break is nice and you come back completely fresh and rejuvenated to the whole thing. Like, yeah, I mean, when I was younger, I had a different mindset about it. When I came back, it was way more like relaxed and fun, and I appreciated getting out, and it was a different thing, you know. All right. Should probably start skating back now. Probably just go back over the bridge. Let's see. You know, if you guys need free bags of food, cat food, dog food, they're just chucking them. All right, Snot Rocket. I was probably 8 out of 10 Snot Rocket. I'm gonna give that one a 4 out of 10. And all right. Hope you guys are ready to hear the old oat milk hacks after chugging that. Okay. Let's boogie. Oh. I got a list of videos I need to make on my main part of my channel. All right, the hell was I blathering about? Oh. Couple of videos I want to make for my channel. One is reflecting on the skate, maybe after a month. The other is one with Danny, maybe asking him questions. Another is my gear. I know that's kind of niche. Some of you guys might care, some might not. I think that's it. Oh yeah. Okay. Feel like it's a little more uphill this way. Out of Cape Cod tonight. Stage vibes! Hell yeah, what up? How you feeling? Stage vibes, you end up going to that second Kanye concert in Florida. I know you started posting the one from the other night on your channel, but you mentioned you might go for round 2. Also, it looked like a pretty crazy like setup. Looked like a good show, like what do you call it, graphics wise or whatever, I don't know. Oh, Nunya, come on. You think I'm calling Uber? You should know my sarcasm by now. If anything, I'll sketch. Walcott. Alright. That's it. Alright, no Uber. I'm calling a Lyft. I'm done. I can't take it. My legs have atrophied. I'm not half the man I was only 3 weeks ago. My body is shriveled. Hey, I just want to say thank you guys, everyone. Hold on, I'm gonna pop out for this because this one means a lot to me. Listen, I have to sincerely thank every single one of you guys who donated to Toast for Bros. I would not be skating right now if it wasn't for you. They sent out the tow truck, got me everything I needed. You know, sliced my toe on site, handled it. So yeah, shout out Toast for Bros and shout out all you guys for supporting. Because without that, I'd be, I don't know. Check it out. Cape Cod. I didn't notice that when I was driving in. Hey, all right, let's go. I'm taking it easy on this downhill, man. Sore. Recondition these legs. All right, putting you back in. I think it's definitely less steep than the other side. It's weird because I got an MRI on my knee and nothing came back different. It's still the same torn meniscus as I started with. But I feel like there's another problem. I could almost feel it like to the touch. So maybe they just didn't scan the right area or something, but. Or maybe it's just a weird soreness, I don't know, but I know my body pretty well. We'll be all right either way. I'm not too worried. Joink. I gotta go around the bend or what? Let's see. Let's take it all the way around. We'll follow the rules. Oh, I don't like these rules anymore. That's why we don't follow rules. There's no path. Roundabout. I think time for a barge. Hyenas. Oh, here we go. He's yeah. Oh yeah. Hey, thanks. All right, we're gonna have to make a crossover here. And this is kind of easy, but also kind of not. As long as it's calculated, it's easy. All right, now we're doing it. That was awesome. Trailer took a long, it popped out, I couldn't really see it. It wasn't worth trying to make the turn. I think I could have, but it really was not worth it. Lucky for me, I had that envisioned happening in my head before that even happened. I remember coming up that road and seeing the cars piled there, and like, so I kind of had a feeling. Hey, here we go. Viral live streamer gets splatted by center console boat. I could see the rags already. All the headlines. Excuse me. How's it going? That was fun. You gotta mix it up a little bit, a little best of both worlds, you know? It's such is life. Hey, how we doing? All right. Let's go. All right, for context, you guys can't feel it, but this is all uphill now and windy against us. If I had to guess, maybe 10 to 15, maybe 10, 12. Hard to say. With gusts up to 15, I'd say. But ultimately, a chill cruise. I would like to fish here too. Back where I parked, that's where everyone is. It doesn't look like the spot if you're an actual fisherman, but it looks like the spot like everyone sets up at, you know. Me personally, I'm like looking for a way better spot off the beaten path. Yeah. This is the Cod Canal right here. Legendary, that's what we're skating. This whole stream is I started in Sandwich and I'm skating back to Sandwich. I'll probably grab a wrap once I get there because I'm starving. Yo, is this guy just ripping the guitar out here? Hell yeah. He could be a Danny Boy stand-in, maybe. That is awesome. That is awesome. Someone's, Jerry Sanderson said you could open up a chip seal sandwich co. in Sandwich, Mass. That's why I'm here, really. This whole trip was based on some research. This was number one on my list. Ah, nice breeze, man. This is nice. Nice crisp breeze off the water. I think it's actually a heat wave coming. So I'm gonna enjoy this. I don't know if that's true, but I feel like I've seen some videos I've scrolled past, like pop up saying that. There's definitely something going on over here, some sort of hole, something, because last time, yeah, see, diving birds. And last time I saw a bunch of diving birds. So something is pushing the bait up to the surface. Probably a bigger fish. We're gonna guess straight bass. I don't know this area, but it feels a little early for bluefish, but it could be bluefish. I don't know. I don't know the temps over here of the water. So, yeah, so I'm sure you guys want some updates. Oh, we're sagging. All right. Getting a little droopy. Okay, so I came up here, you know, I'm looking for, you know, blacktop baking, chip seal sandwich co. But the real thing I'm looking for, and I'm sure you guys know this, is, you guessed it, is, what was I talking about? Oh, dude, Detonator Coffee Co. I mean, that's the real moneymaker here that no one's talking about. You know, that has the highest demand. That has the highest demand of anything I've seen. I've been alive for 39 some odd years. I've never seen a demand for a product like Detonator Coffee Co. before. So we'll see when I bring that to market, but that's... What? 69 degrees down there? California? I don't even know the temperature here. I feel like CVR bench is the one who always drops the temp of where I'm skating. I never even look it up, but it doesn't feel that hot. I might have to take a dip in this water. It just looks so clean or clear. It could just be this like inlet or how deep it is over here or how shallow, but because Long Island's not that far down the coast and it does not look like this, I'll tell you that. Oh, the Cheeto Speedo? Of course, man. I don't go on trips without it. And I also was going through my cabinets in the van, and a viewer gave me Cheeto high socks too, I forgot. So, I got the whole kit ready for the beach later, and maybe I'll even do a pop-up car wash. We'll see. We'll see. You know, the stream ain't paying the bills. Make about $3 per stream, so. Or no, it was $30. $30 for 3-hour stream, so. I might have to start the side car wash business, you know. How you doing? Crystal, are you talking about making shorts as in like shorts? Or are you talking about making shorts as in make videos about my shorts or my Speedos? If you're talking about shorts, I post 2 shorts a day on Facebook and YouTube and TikTok. If that's what you mean, I'm doing it. That wind against me is... I don't know, you guys know how I don't do things like that, you know. I'm not gonna do an OnlyFans, you know. I have my morals, my standards. You guys know me too well. But I did start an OnlyToes, so it's kind of works side by side with Toes for Bros. And that's where I have all my clipping, surgery pics, you know, all that stuff, you know, tweezings, all that stuff, you know, the toeless Cheeto socks, everything, all over there. And that's really how I pay for these streams. I think I need a drink, maybe. Yeah, I'll be all right. I can hear that Duquesne whistle blowing, blowing like, blow my world away. You're the only thing alive that keeps me going. You're like a time bomb in my heart. Yep. I gotta get some good seafood tonight, I think. What else do you do over here? Lobster. I don't know, man. I'm all for novelty and splurging, but god damn it, dude. I can't be spending $50 on a measly lobster roll, man. I don't care how cute or dainty they are. I don't care what kind of microgreens you put on the top, or if you toast the bun and make it a little more square than it should be. It's not worth $50. I get it, it's a lobster, but let's tone it back a little bit. All right. Let's reel it back in. $30 still ridiculous, but I'll pay it on vacation. With some fries and tartar sauce. But come on. New England clam chowder, that's one of my favorite things on the planet. I'll gladly get some of that while I'm here. These guys get it. Just catch your own food. All right, there you go, Zanuski. There we go. I'll look that up. Barking claw. Let me actually look it up, because then the chat will disappear and I'll forget. Woo, I'm moving slow. Uphill and the wind. But it's nice just painting the picture for the new viewers. $30 is like, that's honestly a fair price around here. Like, and if you go to a restaurant or something and they're serving one, it's gonna be like $45, $50. Like, yeah, that's pretty, like, and they'll pair it with fries, and it's like, I've never had a serving of fries that was sufficient with a lobster roll. I've never ordered a lobster roll and felt satisfied. I always felt like I could eat another one or more fries. I'm also kind of a glutton. I have a big appetite, let's say, but I think that's a fair assessment of lobster rolls. It's gotten out of hand. It's too novelty. You know what it is? You travel and you go, oh, I want to do the cute thing that area is known for, right? And then so everyone knows that, and then they just jack it up. So you can take your picture and post it on your Instagram and go, look how cute I am. I'm in Maine and I got a lobster roll. I'm in New England and I got a clam chowder. A lot of times, yeah, like even though I know this, I'll still fall for it. And I'll be with my wife and it's just ease of use and you're just like, yeah, all right, I guess we're walking by here, so. All right, that's enough for lobster talk, all right? Yep. Good, feels good to get out. That was the longest break I've taken in a while. I mean, not really. I had surgery, so I was off for a bit, but you know, after doing what I did and then taking, you know, a week or 5 days off, it's a nice little stretch. Yo, fillet of fish, bird dog. Damn, that's bold, man. That is bold. But I'm backing it. You know what I kind of miss, but I'll probably never eat it again until the moment is right? A Subway sub. Something I will likely never ever get again. But it was a beautiful moment in time. There's a time and a place for it, and that's it. Sometimes you gotta let those beautiful things go and move on. Look, I tried to tell you guys, you want to do long skates like me, you gotta get your diet dialed in. It's dead serious. And so, take notes, go back through the trip, watch what I was eating, write everything down. Calorie by calorie. from a nutrition standpoint, that trip was perfectly executed. It's nice listening to those birds. You know, I started paying attention to them more. I always heard them, right? But when my dad had Parkinson's and I was taking care of him every day, I'd come over in the morning and we'd listen to him in the morning. And from the Parkinson's, he lost the ability to talk. So we couldn't really talk or do anything or say anything. And then you realize in those moments what, like, you strip down life to what it is, or simple things or beautiful things. And like that's what life is, right? Like sunrise in the morning and the birds chirping and like just hearing it and experiencing it, right? Instead of being lost in thought and like all these things, and right, just experiencing, like just listening to the sounds around you. Hey, thank you. Sorry to hear, Bird Dog. Yeah, I lost my dad to it. And who else we got? Crystal, sorry to hear also. And yeah, I actually, the whole entire time he was declining, it was like a 5-6 year kind of rapid increase. I spent tons of time with him. Fed him through a tube every single day and lifted him, carried him. He couldn't like use any muscles into the car every day, not every day, but a lot. And trying to take him somewhere to eat or look at the beach or, you know, stuff like that. And yeah, those are some of my best memories, and I'm happy. You know, a lot of people avoid that because it hurts, right? Or it can, depending on your outlook on it. But that avoidance makes it harder afterwards, I've found and seen. So facing the difficult thing actually makes it easier and more fulfilling. And that's kind of the secret of life, really. And I learned tons of lessons going through that, facing it, and, you know. And also, he was kind of like the same way as me, or rather the vice versa. And he didn't look at life in that way, where it's sad to die. You know, life it's a beautiful thing, and so death is a beautiful thing, and it's just all part of it. And yeah, so different kind of an outlook. Instead of dreading it, it's accepting the inevitable. All just a part of life, right? Everything's fleeting, and the more you want things to stay permanent, the more you'll be in pain. Poodlini. That's doodlini. Ah, beautiful day. Oh. Guys, I dropped down real quick. I don't think we need to. I feel like I could stay at 2 because we did this before. We were fine. So I'll just leave it. I think we'll come back. Bear with me if we're glitching. All right, I dropped the bit rate. We'll come back. Save the innocent. All right, man. Good luck on your endeavor. Wait, are we getting close to the back to basics? Hey, crane. Stole that fish's dinner. Touche. Can people swim in here? Tony, Alma, I don't think people can, because I haven't seen any, but I don't think they would want to because, well, I don't really know, but I know that this is a canal, like an inlet, so the water's usually ripping pretty fast, and you know, so maybe they just don't want people in the canal. But just around this corner, right by where I'm gonna finish, it turns, I think, a corner, and there's like a beach. Okay, we got 5G back. Let's go. Let's bump it up. Let's live on the edge. We want that crispy quality, you know? Is that a challenge? What, swim across the inlet live stream? I'll have my wife film maybe long lens. Or we'll get her a little dinghy. Or we'll get one of the towboats maybe to film. There you go. Everyone always thinks about the downsides of nuclear, man. What about the good sides? You know? Like a sixth finger might actually help you. You know, a tail, grow a tail or something like that. Yeah, develop a superpower of sorts. Like, it's not all downsides to nuclear, you know? You know, we'll find some footage of people fishing. I mean, you know what? Every time I come up to a dock like this, no one's ever catching anything. We'll try. We'll go up there, we'll inspect. Worst case, I'll take over the rod. Walcott, don't you know that it's insane? Don't you want to get out of Cape Cod? Out of Cape Cod tonight. So I want to go that way. Does this even go around? I don't think it does. Excuse me. Does that cut through? No, I think we gotta go around. No shortcuts. So look, here's the thing about nuclear, guys. Let's say, you know, I don't do steroids, I'm pretty natural, I try not to take medicines and stuff, pills. Let's just say I dabbled with the nuclear stuff. And then, oops, I grow a tail, right? Well then, think of the skate across America, I kind of have an unfair advantage. That's a different kind of a tail drag. I'm going down a hill, and I mean, come on, you know, huge advantage there. So, It's got its ups and downs. You got to keep an open mind with these things. Ooh, super fishy smell. It almost smells more like something like maybe like a charter boat or from a restaurant. I know my smells of the sea. Little Miss Sandwich? All right, that's fair. I'll give you that one. I'm actually pretty sore. Like, nothing crazy. I could just feel kind of weak and sloppy when I'm pushing. I'm sure I'll feel it later or tomorrow. That's good. It's a good break-in session. 12.6, and I missed like probably 2 miles or so. So probably at like about like 15 miles maybe. It's not bad. I'll take that. It's funny when I pass by, I could see them go, yo, like with their mouths like barely moving, like, yo, check out this guy live streaming, take a look quick. But like keeping their mouths like still, and then I see the driver like look over real quick. It's haha funny. I mean, it does look bizarre. Well, I'd probably do the same thing. It does look kind of weird. I look like I'm from the future, or really from the past. The giant phone mount on my chest. Excuse me. What do you go for over here, stripers? Yeah. Any luck today? Any luck today?
No,
Nothing?
no.
Any fish out there right now?
Huh?
Any fish right now out there?
No.
No? All right, that's fair. You come here often?
Yeah, keep trying.
Nice. Stripers or?
Yeah, it's a bitch here.
Yeah.
But if they're here, they're here. Like at the beginning of the year, it was crazy.
Yeah?
Catching them left and right. you
Oh,
know?
really? Yeah, once the water temp changed, they probably move, right?
Well, it's the bait too. What's down there for bait now is just those small, tiny, whatever they are.
Okay. A spearing or what?
I don't know. Yeah, something
Okay.
like that. I mean, there was squid here about a week and a half ago.
Okay.
People were nailing them left and right.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah.
And the right time to fish is dark in the morning
Yeah.
and at night.
Yeah.
You know that.
First light, yeah.
Right.
That's cool.
But hey,
You catching big ones though? You throw them up, you lift them straight up over this?
yeah, I got
Yeah.
gloves.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the gloves go
Yeah.
right on.
Yeah, you need the gloves definitely for
Oh,
that.
yeah.
That's cool. So you must use real heavy leader then, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. That's
Down
awesome.
the end, you can fish like on Bell Road. I mean, you just go out on a couple of rocks and you're right there. You know what I mean?
Oh, really?
You don't have to go that far out.
And over
like-
here is illegal, or people just don't do it?
Oh yeah. It's legal the whole thing, and there's a good jetty down the end here, right?
Yeah.
Wicked easy, you know. They just walk right out on it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Maybe I'll go take a peek.
Yeah.
Does this path kind of
Yep.
cement go down there?
Straight
Oh, nice.
down, you can't miss it, and then there's a beach to the right.
Cool. What's your name?
John,
I'm Chad. Nice to meet you.
my pleasure,
Yeah.
Chad.
Nice talking to you.
Yeah.
Good
have a
luck.
good day.
Yeah, you too. Yo, my guy right there holding us down with the local knowledge. I like it. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Maybe I can go up there. Let's see. Off-roading. Don't tell Guinness. Oh, no, this just goes over yonder. All right. Well. I think that may be the end of the line. I got pretty roasted today. It was refreshing hearing that Boston accent. Wicked far. I used to teach skate camp in New Hampshire, and I did it like as a joke with the guys, like, you know, you just do it throughout the day, and you don't realize living somewhere and like making a couple of jokes, like soon you start doing it pretty like real quick. And that summer I left, I had to shake it off. It is awesome. All right, guys. There's the van over there. I think I'm gonna call it, go get some dinner with the wife, maybe Provincetown, check it out over there. Maybe I'll stream again up here, maybe not. Maybe I'll hit a skate park, maybe I'll just post a clip, kind of winging it. I'm gonna try to do one stream a week at least, maybe two, so keep an eye out. And yeah, it was fun chilling. Good seeing you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.